Hello once again. Murky Canal, parlour papers, skies more overcast than the crowd scenes of Ben-Hur. It's got to be another European paper review from your friends at The Guardian. And the big topic this time around, well, naturally, Barcelona's victory in the Champions League final last Wednesday. What a victory it was. Manchester United's ambitions, like the early Christians before them, dying in the big game in Rome. And first in the queue to comment, how about Barcelona's very own house journal, El Mundo Deportivo, the emperors of Europe, they call them. Tricampeons, the first team ever to win the Spanish treble. And El Mundo dedicating no less than 35 of its 37 pages to this achievement. In there we discover such nuggets as the fact that Pep Guardiola knew he needed something historic from his team, so before kick-off he showed the players videos of each of their finest moments intercut with scenes from gladiator films and one film about a Turkish prison. Although I might have mistranslated that bit. Manchester United, meanwhile, were presumably watching Drugstore Cowboy, judging by the amount they got caught in possession. Guardiola, says El Mundo, has set the bar so high in this his first season as manager that some would say he'd be better off retiring right now. But the paper says he has the chance to build a dynasty the likes of which will be remembered in every corner of the world for all time. Cool. Well, Barcelona's performance on Wednesday was so faultless, so smooth, so casual that even the Madrid press had to applaud them. Of course, that might be because the one thing that they dislike in Madrid, even more than the Catalans, is Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson, on account of the fact that he keeps calling Real Madrid Franco's team. Let's have a look at what they made of Wednesday anyway. Here's Marca. This team is a work of art, they say, and 7 of their starting lineup were homegrown. Little footnote at the bottom there saying that Samuel Eto'o is going to be off playing his football at Manchester City next season alongside Carlos Tevez. Well, long live Barca and long live football, say Marca. No one plays football like them. Guardiola has made of this team a monument to the game, which is probably why they're on top of so many columns. They do admit inside, though, that nobody knows what would have happened if United had scored first because, although it seems like a joke now, the English team did actually start better. Now, across town from Marca at AS, meanwhile, Tripleti is the big front page splash. There is no antidote to Barcelona, they say. Are they the best team of all time? Well, yes. Interestingly, up top, they bring word of what they and the rest of the Spanish Prensa is convinced is going to be the big story of next week, and that is Ricky Kaká's move from Milan to Real Madrid, which they say will be made official next Thursday. The continental adulation for Barcelona, this, if you will, Barcelicking, continues in France and Italy. Here's L'Equipe, a reaction to the final, a moment of pure bliss. They say Europe can be proud to have champions like these. Inside, they rate the players for us. They give Xavi 8 out of 10, Iniesta 9 out of 10, Giggs just 3 out of 10, and the woeful Anderson a whopping 6 out of 10. How very French. Meanwhile, in Italy, Rome's Corriere dello Sport has Messi the king of Europe. This team's even better than the Di Stefano and Puskás Real Madrid. 153 goals in League and Cup. It just goes to show you can play beautifully and win things too, says the Corriere. Gazzetta, meanwhile, have 7 whole pages on the final front page there. Fanta Barca, they say, under a nice picture of Antonio Cassano in his underwear. Inside, they have ratings for the players too. Messi gets 8 out of 10, Iniesta gets 9. There's nothing tiny about their talents, says the paper, but they do have a bit of a go at Sir Alex Ferguson. Playing with just 3 midfielders, isn't that a bit presumptuous, says the Gazzetta, and then when it starts to go wrong, he just sticks on more forwards. Oh dear, it's a football lesson for the English. Well, a little bit of transfer tittle-tattle in Gazzetta. They have Chelsea trying to get on the right side of Carlo Ancelotti, which these days is a considerable journey, by signing his Milan playmaker, Andrea Pirlo. Well, it's sure to be a busy summer anyway on the transfer front as teams all over the continent try and catch up with the new European champions. Or who knows, perhaps even poach one of their brighter stars. Will anyone be paying an Iniesta ransom, I wonder? You can follow all the latest developments anyway at guardian.co.uk football. That's it for now, but we'll be back with more European paper reviews when the new season gets underway. And now, from all of us here, it's arrivederci.